Hello, how are you? That's good. So it's been a rough couple weeks here in the Pacific Northwest with cold weather and whatnot. But today it's 50 degrees and that snow is almost melted. So we can all breathe a little easier now. Hope it's getting better where you are, and we're here to learn today. So buckle up. Let's get started. Happy Thursday, or whatever day of the week you're watching this. Hi, my name's Mark Hemingway. I'm the content creator here at Archer Energy Solutions. Let me give you a little history on what we're doing here. So I'm trying to learn more about cybersecurity, being as that I work for a company that deals with cybersecurity, physical security, security when it comes to critical infrastructure, power, water, gas. So I want to know more about what my company is dealing with. So I decided that I would learn and thought, well, why not document the process while I'm doing it? So there you go, Cybersecurity 101. So what I do is I use Chat GPT as my source to help me learn these things. I just ask it whatever I want and it tells me, hopefully, the right things. But that's where you come in. So I'm hoping that anything that is off or isn't right, that maybe you would leave them in the comments below and let me know what it really is. Let's get started. So today our word is spoofing. I want to know what spoofing is. It's something that I've seen a lot in the definitions of things like, hey, what's this, what's that? And it's like, it involves this, spoofing, this, and that. So I was like, well, let's find out a little more about spoofing. So already loaded into ChatGPT is, what is spoofing? Spoofing is a technique where someone masquerades as someone else. Bad guys. Or fakes the origin of communication to deceive or gain unauthorized access. Yeah, I guess I should have known that it was probably not good from the beginning, because nothing is. So spoofing seems very generic, so I'm wondering if there's more to it. Is that like a, what's that called? Like a cloud? Like everything fits into this particular, what's that called? Umbrella. Fits into this umbrella. So let's see, I have a question here is, are there different types of spoofing? Yes, there are various types of spoofing, including email spoofing, IP spoofing, caller ID spoofing, and website spoofing. It's just a fun word to say, spoofing. I don't know, I like the double O's. Let's learn a little bit more about those particular spoofings. So let's see, can you explain each of those type of spoofings? I guess I didn't add an S. Spoofings. There we go. I hope that's a way you can say that. All right, so for the different ones, so email spoofing is faking the sender's email address to appear as if it's from a different source. Often used for phishing or spreading malware. Okay. IP spoofing, so that would have to do with IP addresses. So manipulating the source of an IP address in a network packet to conceal the sender's identity or impersonate another system. And then there's caller ID spoofing, so falsifying the caller ID information to display a different phone number commonly used in phone scams. So yeah, when those guys call you, you'll see numbers that are close to area codes and phone numbers in your area, and you're like, oh, it's somebody that maybe I know this person. And then you answer, and the phone goes bloop, and then somebody gets on, and then you immediately know you are not talking to somebody from around your area. And website spoofing, just creating a fake website to imitate the legitimate one to deceive users. So deceive. That could be the word of the day. Like word of the day. We won't do that. I think we can get in trouble for that. Okay, so we know all the different types of spoofing. So how am I going to know when I've been spoofed? I guess that works. So what are common signs that indicate that you've become a victim of spoofing? I'm sure it's all the common ones. Yep, unexpected emails, unusual IP addresses, caller ID mismatches, fake websites. So it's all those things. So that question was kind of mute. So it's just saying like, oh, those are the things. So how would you know those things? All right, coming off that bad question, let's move on to the next one. How can people protect themselves from spoofing? Use email authentication, verify caller ID, install anti-spoofing software. Okay, well there we go. That would be a good one. Use security software that can detect and prevent spoofing attacks. All right, well, I'm not going to give you any suggestions for those, nor look any up because I'll be wrong. Check URLs, always verify the website, monitor account activity, update security settings, always update. Educate yourself, and that's always the big one. And use two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication is huge. If you're not using it, use it. Use it. All right, well, once again, it's a bad thing. We learned that. Yay, bad things, bad people. So let's just wrap up the show with one last question, which is my favorite question to ask. What's a real-life spoofing incident? One real-life spoofing incident involved the Google Docs phishing attack in 2017. Attackers sent seemingly legitimate Google Docs invitations via email, tricking users into granting access to their Google accounts. The emails appeared genuine, and many users fell victim to the phishing scheme. Scheme. It highlighted the effectiveness of social engineering and the need for constant vigilance in recognizing potential spoofing attempts. I never click any link in an email. I go directly to the thing and figure it out for myself. Like, I'll go into, it's like, oh, Amazon, you're this, that, and the other. Okay, cool. Let me go check my Amazon account. I'm sure that if this thing is as big as you're claiming it is, as soon as I open that app, it's going to be like right there in my face, like, oh my gosh, you need to do this, and it never is. And guess what? My account is never closed. Weird. I guess we can be done for today. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Cybersecurity 101. I hope you learned a little bit of something today. People don't use something as much as they used to. I think, do we still use what? I do. All right, well, as usual, follow us on our social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And, of course, always on our YouTube channel, @ArcherU. Until next Thursday, have a good week. Stay warm, stay dry. Bye.
You can catch new episodes every Thursday. Follow us on YouTube @ArcherU. Like, subscribe, and click the bell notification to be notified when a new episode has been released. Is there a question or a topic you'd like Mark to address on an upcoming episode of Cybersecurity 101? Leave them in the comments below and check back in every Thursday for a brand new episode.